Yo, what's good everyone? It's Zerkaa here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Hope you guys are all going well today. And in today's video, I'm going to be joined by Zerkaa from Sidemen, and we're going to be doing a coaching session together. Now, we've already done one or maybe a couple by now coaching sessions over on Zerkaa's channel. However, this was the very first one, which ended up getting corrupted on Zerkaa's PC, so I'm just posting my point of view of the screen share. There are definitely more of these on the way, so hit subscribe if you're enjoying, and let's get straight into the coaching session with Zerkaa.
All right, I'm here with Zigzag. We're doing a community world, apparently.
That's
to try
right.
and get some coaching done. That's the aim, right? Because I'm trying to do duels and rank up. My lovely guy here. I'm trying to rank up into the elite leagues like yourself.
That's right. I mean, I think there's so many great ways that even at your level we can just boost the gameplay so quickly. So I'm keen to.
Yeah, well, I just want the most simplest of things that we see. So we'll go community world. We'll go play, and I just want you to kind of give me things that you think I should see, and I'll kind of speak through what I see. Hopefully.
Definitely.
In an ideal world, that's what I think happens.
Yeah. I think, you give your explanation first, and then I'll jump in with some stuff.
So as always, I go Europe because of the plates. Vestervangen confuses the hell out of me because that could have been anywhere.
Yeah.
See it. Vestervangen. I feel this pressure now opposed to me just doing it on my own. Because I know everything I say is being judged in a very bad way.
So, no one starts off good at this game. You know what I mean? It's just a game of learning things. And if you haven't learnt the stuff, obviously,
Yeah, this is very confusing. Language, I'm confused by language right now. Circus mascot, kommer till bien. I'll do an Ethan for you. I could say kommer till bien. It's French, mate. You said bien. No. Oh, there. Why do it gives me... vibes that I haven't got a clue. I was going to say it was Dutch, but it's not Dutch because the plates aren't yellow. This makes you feel like this throws me more Scandinavian vibes, but I don't see any accents above the letters. I'm very confused by this language.
If you had to go now, where do you think you'd go?
If I had to go right now, I'd hedge bets around this region.
Yeah. You're in the right region. If you step back to that kind of pedestrian crossing, that little intersection you were just at behind you, there's a few good things here to get the country. Would you like to?
Well, these are pretty good. Isn't this one?
Yeah. This thing. So this little bike trail thing, directional sign that's kind of got the metal border on it. Like you can see, it's kind of like a little. What do you think this is? It's almost like a little handrail thing. The way it's shaped.
Yeah.
That's very much good for this country. Do you want me to reveal the country?
Yes, actually, yeah.
So this is Denmark, and these signs are very Danish. Very Danish. And they show up a lot.
So is there a country that has these that are red?
Yeah, Denmark also does them in red. Yeah.
So that's what, yeah.
Yeah.
So now we work out where we are in Denmark. So there's no way of me knowing that, is there really?
Unless you know the place names. I mean, Denmark's a very flat and similar country, so yeah.
That would have helped me out quite a lot if I just spotted the massive flag, maybe.
That's true. We also had a van with a yellow plate. And yeah, that one there. In Denmark, all the commercial vehicles have yellow plates, whereas all the normal vehicles have white. Yeah. That's
he's trying to remember everything you're saying. I'm normally pretty good at applying information once I know it, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, let's just be smart. We're going to go... It's not Copenhagen, though, because I've been in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
It's so dense. I know it is.
City. Nice. Kind of close. Let's go.
I've been Horsens. I've been here, to be fair, so I should know this information.
I've never been to Denmark, so you got one up on the in real life experience.
I could vibe check it. Right, here we go. These bollards I should know. This is something you should know. This is the key information.
Yeah,
if I was on Geo Hints, that would help me a lot, but I haven't been on there.
This bollard is exclusive to this country. However, the style is similar to surrounding countries as well.
Okay, so the sun's south, so in the northern hemisphere.
Oh, that's something I was gonna say. Just always checking that when you're on shore is such a good idea.
But now this is so rural that I'm now at a point where it could be anywhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Northern hemisphere. I'm still gonna go Europe. I should bang out the Geoguessr Pro strats and get the spacebar out.
Oh, true.
I learned this from the Geoguessr World Cup.
You got the tech as Zerkaa. I like it.
This is from the Geoguessr World Cup. I reacted to it, and this is what I did.
True.
Oh, yes. God, this exists.
Yeah. I recall now.
Okay, I pretty skipped something, haven't I? Oh, no, that won't help me. Electrical poles, would that help you?
That's not something worth learning at this stage, but it would help, yeah. The metal mesh poles are more common in some countries. That's useful, though.
Oh, it's in kilometers. 83 kilometers. That doesn't help me.
Okay, so pause here. We can see that
Yep.
there's a sign on the right-hand side of the road here that's facing towards the driver. So we know we're a right-hand drive country.
From the right-hand side. Yeah, so that's one thing that I've never, ever been good at learning so far is the right-hand drive, left-hand drive. Don't know why. It doesn't seem to process for me.
As in working out whether the photo
No,
you're
just
in...
knowing what countries do what.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know like Europe. If we're in Europe,
Yeah.
other than the UK, we're on the right.
Yeah.
America's
Ireland,
on the
Malta as well, left, but that's it, yeah.
I feel like Malta I know just from vibes alone.
Exactly. Oh yeah, Malta, you don't need anything else. But Asia is definitely where you want to know. Asia and Africa are the two continents where driving direction is helpful for sure. And you're right. This
So we're
is
in
not
Europe,
either of
aren't we?
those.
And there we go. Look, we're in... That's a big bit of information there.
Yeah, it is. Castilla.
Monte de Castilla y León. Montiguardo de las Picarias. Well,
You'll never be
gives you
Bez,
Spanish
bro.
vibes.
You'll never be Bez.
That gives you Spanish vibes because it's Castilla and Leon.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So we can go like we could hedge a bets in Spain.
I think that would be very wise here. That is
not-
a region of Spain.
It's pretty green area. We could go to the north. We could go near Valencia. Here's safer bet for points. We're right
I
there.
think that is pretty decent. Nice.
Oh,
Good stuff.
we're cooking. We're getting points out here.
So on the map, the dark green indicates national park, and the lighter green indicates a green area. So if you zoom into where you were,
So
there's a
this
bunch
is
of
national park.
Yeah.
This is okay. Oh, very interesting. Got clouds coming in over the mountains. Got an alpine motel.
Immediate English there, which is nice.
That's throw you off a little bit.
Do you know anything about the road line colors, like where they have yellow lines versus where they have white lines?
I feel like I did on some countries, but not anymore. I think if I looked into it too much, I'd end up confusing myself where I was.
Right, they're
So
pretty
yellow
useful.
central and white outline, yeah, it'd be super useful if you know them. But I haven't got a clue on this one.
Well, let's continue to look around.
That makes you feel like it should be. It's English everywhere. Oh, that's Alaska, no?
Not Alaska. Oh, it does say Alaska though. We're nearby.
It does say Alaska, no?
Next sign down's also very useful here.
British Columbia.
Yes, sir.
37A BC. It's thing that I haven't got a clue. I mean, British Columbia is somewhere over here. BC.
Got it. Nice.
And if Alaska's right. So we should be.
It's west of us, yeah.
So we should be facing south.
Well, we're in BC, not Yukon, so that means there's not too many there's not too many roads that enter Alaska from BC, so you should be able to narrow it down.
I feel like as long as we're around in this corner, we're kind of safe.
Yeah. That will be the correct area. Yeah.
But there's no roads. Is there roads up here?
Well, there's the yellow. There's
To be fair, we're in the mountains.
Yeah. We're in a valley here for sure.
I think we could go somewhere around here and be pretty safe, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna be close regardless. Nice, good stuff.
We're cooking.
That's-
Not like I'm cheating with coaching my ear, but
I mean, that's a good guess regardless. I was going to say about road lines, though. So North and South America, pretty much all countries using yellow center lines. The big exception would be Chile, who uses like European-style all whites. And sometimes you can see that in Argentina too.
so North and South America have yellow central.
Yeah. Pretty much every other country will just be using yellow center and white outers, which is very useful. You can immediately rule out the US if you see white center lines like this. Super powerful.
Bollards again, don't know them. White center, white outlines. Some lovely telephone poles. It would not help me. Might help you.
They do. I can tell you they do.
Oh, this is probably the
transformer.
important part.
Yeah. Interestingly, in this country, transformers don't really help too much. But for example, in Canada, they're very helpful.
It's sick that you know what this is without even. This car. Is this car anything here?
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's a little GoPro on the front.
We can get into car stuff if you wish. I can just say that this one is like the old Generation 2 camera, which is like the 2010 camera.
2019 Google out there, copyright.
The copyrights sometimes lie though.
Yeah, because they get updated, right?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this big circle blur at the bottom of the screen means it's old coverage, which is more likely in Western countries rather than Eastern countries.
And you're in Asia and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this again feels European.
I can understand that. It's not Europe though.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's Western though.
It is. Well,
Oh, it's not European.
in the Western
otherwise.
sphere, I meant more so, I would say.
Yeah.
We're driving left, you can tell that from those cars.
True. I've missed that now.
If you press Z, you can hop back to where you were. Press Z twice.
From the start.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Is that like an undo? Or is that
Yeah,
just
it's an undo. It's very useful, honestly.
Oh, new coverage.
Yep. We're into the modern day.
Gen 4, let's go. Oh, I can't go forward. See, in this scenario here, where would I guess? If
There's something you haven't done. There's something you haven't done, which you should do.
Hemisphere.
In order. Yeah. Although it seems like it's kind of
dodgy one though.
Yeah, a bit dodgy.
It's in the north. Does it imply it's southern hemisphere?
That would be the implication.
Would that be a fraudulent one, or is that correct?
It is correct. The sun's a little bit more east than north, but I do agree that it's a bit north as well.
Yeah, slightly north. Look.
Yeah.
So is southern hemisphere the country I need to go to?
Yeah, so yeah, it is a country in the southern hemisphere.
And there's no yellow central line, so
no yellow centers.
So should I be going this way?
I would advise so. Personally.
Those two countries, your country, and I just never get them.
Okay. So let's talk a few ways to differentiate them. Number one, you've seen these roadside poles, the bollards. We've had tons of them. The entire road we've gone along here has had these roadside poles, yeah? And this one is... Do you want to take a stab before I tell you which country it belongs to?
New Zealand.
No, it is the Australian
Very wrong.
one. It is the Australian one.
Dang it.
So it's got the red... So on the left-hand side of the road, you have the red section on the bollard. And the difference between the Aussie one and the NZ one is that the Aussie one, the red won't wrap the whole way around, whereas the NZ one, the red goes to the edges. So they're quite similar.
So in New Zealand, the red one goes to the edge.
Yeah.
In Australia, it's just like a little line.
Yeah, it's like a rectangle. Yeah. And then region, I might go for one here because I have a pretty good idea of where this might be. We have these rows of pine trees planted, which are like these huge ones to the left. That's like windbreaker trees. It's like for, I don't know, it's a very windy area.
It's ocean facing.
Yeah, you're right. And it's going to be southern Victoria and west of Melbourne. So like, yeah, in that area around Warrnambool. That's I call them Warrnambool trees, which is on the south coast there. Yeah.
So like here.
Should be nearby. Yep. Nice.
Light work.
Yes,
that's weird. So I feel like Australia's one of the ones where I never know if it's going to be Australia or not.
Right. So what I can say is those bollards should show up on like at least 50% of roads, if not more.
And what's Australia and New Zealand's roads? Is it all white every time?
So Australia, all white all the time, European style. And New Zealand, they do whatever they want. Sometimes yellow, sometimes white. They just kind of do random.
That seems like Ukraine every time when I see blue and yellow.
Yeah.
It's just this.
So some petrol company that's also got the Ukrainian colors.
Malugu police.
Interesting. Okay. Let's work out hemisphere and driving direction first.
It's Bharat Petroleum. We're in we're in Asia.
Yep.
Hence the tuk-tuks.
I agree.
Well, the sun is
definitely
in the
south.
northern hemisphere.
Definitely south, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. We're going to be... Why do I feel like Malugu and Bharat Petroleum is over here somewhere?
I think you might be cooking. Driving direction here, can you work it out?
We are on the left.
Yep.
This one's on the left down there.
So obviously...
Does that help you in this region? It does, right?
Oh, definitely. Actually, let's quickly talk about driving sides in Asia, because it's the part where it's the most useful for sure, okay? So everything that used to be British Raj is obviously left-hand drive. So India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, they're all left. So that makes sense. And then you get the second cluster of left countries, which is Thailand and everything below Thailand. So all the countries that touch Thailand in the north, they're all right. But everything Thailand and below is left.
So Cambodia, Malaysia, is Philippines left?
My bad. So Cambodia is technically at the top of Thailand because it's got the whole panhandle thing at the bottom. Yeah. So all that stuff is right. And then Thailand down to Malaysia, Singapore. Indonesia is left. And then Philippines is right.
So Philippines right. Myanmar right. Laos right.
Yeah.
Bhutan right.
Bhutan left.
Bhutan mountain.
Yeah. Left.
Most of the time.
Also, yeah, you're right. Like 99% inside the mountains.
There's mountains in the distance over there to the north. So maybe if we was in India, or we could be looking towards the Himalayas, but they're very low. It could be the start of them.
Yeah, I mean, the Himalayas, it's kind of like you hit a wall. It goes from very flat to like super mountainous.
Out there.
Yeah, so I would say these are smaller mountains elsewhere in India. But you're right, it is India.
I would guess around here.
Yep, you're gonna be too far north by a little bit. Yeah, nice. Good stuff.
That's not bad.
Yeah, definitely a good guess.
Look,
Look at that. 23K. Goodness me. Let's go.
Good kid.
Cooking. Good stuff.
Pediras. Serios.
Interesting. Okay.
Moda Praia. Camisetas. Oh, that's Spanish. De batata. This is like the silver Brazil.
Oops. Yeah, I was gonna say I was
squiggle on the sea.
I was working out how I was gonna break it to you that this is not Spanish, but there we go. We found out.
That's normally how my meta for it is that alone.
Yeah, the sea
it seems to be a very decent thing to use, to be honest.
Yeah, 100% because it shows up.
We're in a market
often.
in Brazil.
Can I pause for a sec? The poles here are the quintessential Brazil poles. They have
upside down L.
They're kind of like rectangular prisms, and they have these sections in them. Do you see what I mean? They've got like indents to kind of form a ladder. Yeah. And in South America, so I want you to just think about South America because they exist elsewhere in the world, but within South America, when you have this like 3 sections made of concrete with the dividers in them, that's only Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah. Very useful. Super useful because like Brazil is just covered in these poles.
Obviously, region based would be hard again for me, but obviously at my skill level doesn't really matter as long as I get.
Yeah, if you get Brazil correct, then.
Say I'm silver currently, I would go Brazil and just go right. Okay, we're gonna go Rio or Sao Paulo.
They're both pretty close to where this is, so not too bad.
You can work out what this is.
Yeah, so I wasn't actually sure, but
let's say for you, what would give it away to you?
Okay, so like with the amount of coconut palms we have here, I was definitely thinking coastal. Those aren't coconut palms, but the ones the other direction are these bigger palms here. Yeah.
Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
And this one or this one.
And beyond that, I just wasn't sure at all. But if you turn around, we have a phone code, and phone codes are super overpowered in Brazil. Super overpowered.
Plus 5.5.
Plus 5.5 would bring us down to the deep south. It's going to be.
Even on a WhatsApp number.
Pardon me? Even on a WhatsApp
number. It's still like a cell phone number opposed to like a.
For some reason in Brazil, they still use the area codes even for mobile numbers or something. So yeah, that's going to be like all the way south in like near Porto Alegre. Yeah.
And it's coastal, so maybe like over here.
Yeah, one of these coastal towns. Maybe a bit further south even.
Oh. All the way down here?
I'm not quite sure. Where you have it's probably good. What?
Oh!
Wait. That's actually insane. It didn't look like down. Okay. Okay, they're normally trustworthy, but this time they lied.
Wow.
Okay. Still Brazil. Still Brazil.
You're a fraud.
Look, hey, I want to actually complain to whoever's phone number that is because that's quite unusual. Okay.
Maybe they're from that region and they've moved up there.
It's
their business. Maybe we should look for more of them.
Okay, that's actually just weird.
Yellow taxi.
Yellow taxi is useful. Yellow taxi
vibes.
is very useful. Yeah.
Martha Lopez Assemblia.
Language vibe there? Any idea?
Espanol again.
I would say so. This
so
time,
maybe.
Yeah. But we have this. There's something that makes this country very easy, and I want you to go until you find it. To be honest.
Casas del Caribe. You need to go until I find it. It's something I'm going to find. So in my head, is it this?
No, not at all.
And that's Jose's end.
Yeah, exactly. Jose's just got a particular style in this neighborhood.
Gotta respect it.
Facts.
Sombra. Oh, no. That's not gonna help me. It's about sugar though, so that's good. There's no sugar in that drink.
That is very healthy. Excellent.
Pare.
Pare helps. Yes. Do you know about pare versus alto?
Alto is in. I just know that some countries have pare.
It's a pretty clear rule. It's a pretty clear rule. So see if you can guess.
Well, my vibes were Argentina, but I don't think that's the actual correct vibe, unfortunately. And Mexico City has taxis that are green and white.
Pink and white, but yes.
But what rest of Mexico is it green and white? Or always pink and white.
Each Mexican city has its own taxi. The next biggest city, Monterrey, does have green and white, so maybe confusing with that.
Body Max Gym.
Okay, let's pause here because there's 2 things that just absolutely give away the country here, 100%. Okay, even without writing. So number 1, all the privately owned vehicles in this country have yellow license plates. So you will...
Colombia.
So, yes, you're right. So the taxis will have white number plates, but all the normal cars will just have yellow ones. And then all the backs of the signs have a cross on them, like a plus
Colombia
symbol.
cross. I saw that in someone's video.
That's right. Here you go. That's right there. And it will be painted white. You can get the cross in Brazil, but it will be painted black. The white cross...
Simple thing sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the most frustrating about Geoguessr, I feel, is like, once you know things and you actually get to use them.
Exactly. Well, it's satisfying as well, right?
Yeah, once you know it, it's like great. Like my little rift in Senegal was great.
Exactly. But unfortunately, that's mostly been overwritten these days.
No. So I'll just go near Bogota, but...
Well, Bogota and everything in the middle of the country's kind of got more of like a very lush and tropical vibe. Because this is a bit more like a dry tropical vibe. I like north.
Barranquilla.
Yep, Barranquilla works. Nice. Good stuff.
It's more south. Dang it.
Tiny town. Okay.
Oh, Taiwan. Hong Kong.
Huge apartment buildings here. This is very unique to this city, I would say. Bilingual signs. That's pretty helpful. To some extent.
Is this... See, if I was playing like duels, I would have just hedged a bet at Taiwan straight away, by the way. Just based on language alone.
That's fair. That's fair.
China hasn't got coverage, right?
Yeah, China does not have coverage.
And then Hong Kong, I never can work out where it is, even though I should know where it is.
You're right on it. Yeah, nice.
So I've never had a guess ever in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Has
Let me
Hong
give
Kong
you a
got
great way to
coverage?
distinguish it, because you're right. We're speaking Chinese here, so you're right about the language. So the two options here are Taiwan or Hong Kong. And I will tell you that Hong Kong uses a lot of British infrastructure, including driving direction and center lines. So
That's in Hong Kong.
That's right, yeah. Left-hand
On the
drive,
left.
white center lines.
My first ever guess in Hong Kong.
Let's see it.
I can't even believe it.
And huge apartment
map.
buildings in Hong Kong. They build them so high.
Dang
Nice. Good stuff.
That's fine. Oh, my worst place.
Which is?
So my weakest place in Geoguessr is Southeast Asia, right?
Okay, but we learnt the rules for the driving directions, so we can cut down the options here.
And for some reason I never can work out why or how to fix it. Okay. This should be helpful.
Yes.
Is that a good meta there?
Oh, yeah,
Three
yeah.
things at the top with this cross.
Well, I would say more it's the shape of the pole and also the lamp that they have here.
Oh, this little lamp here.
Yeah, so this one that salutes over the road is basically unique to this country.
That's pretty cool.
It's like a very long one. You can see it's like on all the
In fact,
poles.
it salutes over the road.
Yeah. Hello.
Holy
That's
smokes.
language.
That's not going to help me.
That's fair.
This is where I get confused because there's obviously all the languages. Like, oh,
Yeah. Hello.
that's the worst thing when I watch back a video and someone's like, how did you miss the massive fucking flag?
Trust me, I know the feeling.
I'm going to quit that. Is that a Thai flag?
You're right, yeah, Thai. But
just try to get excited and put somewhere else.
we can see we're left-hand drive here, right? The yellow sign off to the left here is set up for left-hand drive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Thailand, anything below, left. And then, wait, India's left too. What was actually right? Is it easier to list the countries that are right? Because it's Cambodia,
Laos, Vietnam, which doesn't have coverage at the moment. Philippines is right. Taiwan's right. South Korea's right.
Taiwan you'll know from language. Korea you'll know from language.
Yeah.
Philippines, Cambodia, Oh yeah, that's more like I'll get confused. Right? So if on the right, no, it's on those three.
Yeah.
Always just hedge your bets there, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thai region. It could be. The issue is it's massive.
Yeah.
Normally, you'll see when I play, it's basically always going to be here.
Yeah, and I would say red sand. Just go north. If you don't have red sand, then consider south.
Oh, you mean like north, or do you mean just like the north?
Oh yeah, when I say north, I just mean anything above.
I mean here
Bangkok.
somewhere, basically.
Yeah.
It gives vibes. It's right there.
Okay. Oof, not bad actually. That's pretty close for Thailand. Okay.
Oh, 6 kilometers away, we've got some cake, we've got some coffee, some parking.
I mean, it seems like a decent spot to me. I don't know about you.
Ooh. East Clare Way it's got 2 languages. It's very British, but it's actually Welsh.
I wonder.
Or is it Irish, maybe, actually?
I wonder. You can probably work it out. I think, like, as a Brit, you should be able to work it out whether it's Wales or Ireland here.
You think?
I think so. I think even just standing here.
That seems more. Oh, seems more Welsh to me.
Okay. There's a
but then
few things.
The silence always scares me. So I doubt myself.
I'll let you continue on.
Well, normally with UK, it's quite helpful because they just end up giving you massive information on the bins.
True, that they're pretty likely to give place names in the UK.
It's not right now. Killalow. I'm doubting myself.
Well, I actually want to pause here. Go back to that intersection we were just at because there's something really good here.
This pole.
One more step.
This one.
One more step here. So if you look down the road, you can see they're using these yellow warning signs down that left road there.
Yep.
Yeah. So these yellow diamonds are the same ones that we like have in Australia, and they're the same as the American style. So it is Ireland for that reason.
Oh.
Yeah. So they
just from those poles alone.
That is the only country in all of Europe that uses the yellow diamond instead of the triangle with the red border that you guys use.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So Australia uses those too.
Yeah. Like most countries outside of Europe and Africa use those.
It's lovely lake.
Definitely. Oh, and the yellow dashes as well on the outside of the road. You guys never do those in the UK, whereas Ireland, very common.
Interesting.
Like if you just drive down like a country road in the UK, you won't have those.
I think can I read that?
We had that sign with the place names. That was probably the most useful.
Well, it feels like it's going to be more towards Galway.
I can see it.
Safe bet might be around here.
Yeah. I think it's some lake. I can't quite tell though.
But actually, this one here,
potentially the right kind of shape. Oh my! No way. That's actually kind of nuts.
You know why? Because we filmed a video. Here, and I hosted it, and I put 3 teams that one team started in Galway, one team started in Limerick, and they started on a river right here. And the reason why I picked here because of the water park.
Oh.
Yes. And it is the exact one that I was going to start them at, and I didn't do it.
Oh, wow.
So I was weirdly like, hang on, it came to my brain out of nowhere.
That's absurd. What a guess.
Right, we'll do one more, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. I led you astray on the Brazil. It could have been a good score, but I led you astray on the Brazil before.
Yeah, honestly, I could have got 25k there.
Bloody hell.
Okay, so there's a yellow in the middle. So we're in... Well, hang on. I can't see the sun. Our sun's to the north in Southern Hemisphere, so in South America.
Well, not necessarily. So yellow lines exist elsewhere, but what I was saying was, Europe, they're very rare to have yellow in the middle, and America's very common. That's all I'm saying. So Asia and Africa still. Yeah.
You would feel like it is South America, though, right?
Yes, I would. That's a good call.
That's saying dollars, though?
Yeah, dollars, which is this country's currency.
Dollars.
Wait, we looked at this poll. Maybe you can recognize the poll.
We did? This one?
Maybe you get closer to it or close to one of them. They're all the same. Yeah, zoom into the other one. You can see that.
I'm in Brazil.
I want you to tell me. Are we?
But did Brazil use our dollars? I couldn't tell what Brazil used, actually. Oh, new coverage.
Yeah,
coverage. The difference is crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's actually the same quality of camera, just a sunny day instead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there's no yellow plates on these vehicles. Paralleling vehicles. It's not Colombia. Choro. There's no. I'm looking for my nice little fancy C that I'm looking forward to seeing, but I can't see it anywhere. Oh, not helpful. It's so frustrating to watch as someone who's good at Geoguessr.
I mean,
look at this.
What is that actually? Oh, you know what it is? I figured out what it is. Can you figure it out?
It's not a thing for a wind turbine.
Yeah. It's a wind turbine, like propeller or whatever.
One of those cool things you see down the road.
That's insane.
That's one of those cool maps, when you get like the maps to where it's just seeing. Oh, there we go. .br. Lovely.
There we go. Nice. Yeah. So again, Brazil poles with the 3 sections.
That's actually probably the best thing I can take from this. Actually, yellow 100%. Plates for Colombia, 3 things for Brazil. The country driving sides. We're learning something at least.
100%.
I would go. Let's look for trees. Let's look for your coastal trees. One of those. A bit more mainland.
Yeah. And it's a bit of a dry vibe. And I would suggest that dry vibe normally pushes you northeast.
It's more south. Oh.
Well, yeah, actually,
yeah,
there's quite a bit of dry stuff in the southwest, but that's more farmland. And this kind of dry vibe with like the kind of forested hills and stuff, that's more of a northeast vibe.
Sure, you don't want to get Brazil wrong again.
Well, oh my gosh. Yeah, this time it is northeast, trust.
You sure?
Yeah. It's like a little even further northeast than what you're at now.
Still was pretty dry, so we go over here.
That's right.
Even more north. But you are correct though, so you can take that. You can take solace in that you are correct. You're pushing me more northeast.
I think what happened on the last one is it was +55. I need to Google it, but I think that's probably the Brazilian international code because it's a tourist area there. It's probably the international code. Yeah.
White furs.
Yes, that will be helpful.
Is that not like Finland or something?
At this point, like it's pretty rural, right? Kind of hard to tell. Definitely with the birches leaning north, though. Yeah.
We are. It's flat with a nice, beautiful mountain in the background.
That is very actually picturesque here, isn't it?
Where's the sun gone? We're Northern Hemisphere, though. We can tell that just by being in the region.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you on this occasion.
We're in farmland area. This is very difficult. We got Christmas trees.
Mm-hmm. Again, just kind of adding to our vibes, right? Definitely feels like the north somewhere.
I swear back in the day, in COVID times, if I saw these trees, I was going guaranteed like here somewhere.
I mean, I don't think it's so guaranteed, but those countries definitely have the most of them, for sure.
And then this van says GLS, but there's the place names there, look.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not entirely... So it says GmbH at the top, which is like a German company name, but I'm not entirely convinced that this van belongs here. I think it might be secondhand sold to, and then like, gone off to another country or something. Because I don't feel like this feels like Germany.
No. What if we go this way? The houses might help us a bit more.
Yeah, I think that's...
architecture vibes. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Ooh.
Oh, it's Strasse. We maybe are in Germany.
Not Germany. Not Germany here.
Austria.
I do believe Austria, yes.
European plates. You got Strasse, which is obviously German.
Yep.
And then, architecture-wise, it is quite Austrian, to be fair. So are these poles native to it?
So I would say, in Austria, the poles aren't particularly useful. There are certain European countries where they're giga useful, but in Austria, not really. They kind of do random stuff there. What I could say, though, is if you hit... Or just go to the next intersection, there'll be something to show. Okay. Is there? Perhaps not. I think the next intersection should be. So Austria's slightly letting me down here, but that's okay. There'll still be...
What you're hoping to see is this?
No. Actually, you know what? It is okay. It is okay. But basically, we saw bollards at the first intersection we came to, which have a black top on them. That's how I knew it's not Germany. The first paved intersection, I suppose, actually. So the one to the left.
The other way was up here.
Yeah. It'll only take a few seconds. So they got the black caps on them here, these bollards. So this is the style.
Is that Austria?
Yeah, Austria and Slovenia have this style.
And language will help you get there then, really.
Exactly. It's completely different languages, so as soon as you see that, it's pretty free. Also Montenegro as well, worth noting.
Would we go near Vienna here just because it's safer?
Yeah, and also because it's so flat. This feels like it's on the Hungarian border to me because it's just so flat. There's a hill, but the rest of it's like a pancake.
It's a bit farmlandy.
That feels good. Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yellow in the middle.
I like it.
But it's not South America.
Not at all.
We're in ageless time. So let's look at our side of the road we're on.
I really want you to do that.
I can't tell.
Okay, this sign will
Someone drive a cut. Are you on the wrong side of the road? What's going on?
He's in the bike lane. What?
Okay, the signs are on the right.
Yes, they are.
So that gives us Cambodia, Philippines, Laos, and that's it. Yes? No?
For this kind of vibe of country, yeah, you're right.
This gives me Cambodia vibes.
Out of them all?
Because...
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Philippines. And Angkor is...
Yeah.
Where is that, though?
Well, that's a beer company.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. But isn't there... what's
Angkor Wat is the
Yeah,
attraction.
Angkor Wat is a landmark.
Yeah, it's in
It's
Siem
just like
Reap.
it's a straight road, Cambodia. Just big straight road through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a nice big straight road through.
You could check the angle of the road as well, so you can narrow it down.
Oh yeah, let's get. So that's north. We are currently going.
If you look north and then look down at your feet, then you get the. That's how it should show up on the map.
So it'd be like this.
Yeah, yeah. You could like. I mean, angle's slightly.
I like this right here.
It's a little bit more slight, but yeah, something like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's almost the right angle there. Yeah.
This is it.
Surely. Oh my damn. Okay. We actually got some cracked guesses, no? Like some of these were actually kind of wild.
Learning.
Oh, good. Damn. Language.
Circular, which means Korean.
And let's confirm with driving direction here. Get out to the main intersection and confirm with driving direction.
We're driving on the right hand side.
I would say so. Yep, we are.
So that is correct, right? It's Korea if it's right hand side.
Yep. I mean, Taiwan would work, but we know the language is Korean. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's South Korea and Taiwan are right hand side, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And Hong Kong's left. Mm-hmm. Japan, we know, was language wise.
Yeah.
And they got a lower camera.
Yeah, yeah. And it's also left. Yeah.
Right. Now, where the hell do we guess it in South Korea?
We're looking at my worst country, so I'm going to let you completely decide here.
Why is this your worst country? You feel like you just struggle to get any metas for it yet?
It's a rather small country, so like I tend to like focus on big ones. And it's
I guess the points wise as well, it can't be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bad.
That's what I'm saying.
If you hedge a bet in the middle, you're kind of fine.
Exactly. I'm kind of lazy. I just do that.
Hey, Goo speaks to me.
All right, let's give it a go. I don't mind that actually.
They got a train, which is good. It's quite a bit. There's mountains in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like There you go. Actually.
All right. Actually, so good. There's no way. That's why I said I'm not going to help you do it yourself.
Oh my god, we're in the mountains.
We are. Okay.
Back in the day, I'd say Bhutan straight away.
It does have a similar landscape to Bhutan. I'll give you that. Okay, driving direction here.
We're on the left. I think. No, we're on the right.
Yeah.
On the right, there's a sign there, and there's a sign right here.
Yeah, exactly.
So on the right hand side.
Not Bhutan.
So where's the hemispheres here? That would help me out quite a lot. Probably European. This country, I look for a rift in the sky in Montenegro, but
I think I know the exact road that we're on. I hope anyway.
Wow, what a spot!
It's very beautiful.
Oh, hey, come back. So it's the worst in Geoguessr. You start chasing after cars.
Exactly, and then it's blurred, of course.
You blurred your sign. Oh, prohibido adelanta. Mm-hmm. No overtaking, mate.
Yep, I agree. That's what it says.
In Espanol.
In Espanol, surely.
Or is it in Portuguese?
Can we confirm that? Is there a good way? I could say that the majority, not all, but the majority of the back of the signs in Brazil are black, and this one's not. But obviously, it's not really enough to say.
All right, so definitely not in Europe because of the
plates are way too short for Europe as well.
So we're in the mountains of South America, so we're going for around here. This is the dry ones.
Yeah. You're right. We're in the Andes.
Are the Andes here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The Andes are the ones that go all the way down to the tip of Argentina, all the way up to the top of Colombia.
They're dry through here.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got to be in Peru. Would I be wrong in saying that?
You're in the right area. It's not Peru though.
Like Bolivia.
I think Bolivia. Yeah. I can give you two reasons. I can give you two reasons for Bolivia if you want. Number one, is the biggest one here, is that Bolivia has tons of wooden signposts on their like. Yeah.
Beside the road,
on their signposts. Yeah. So that one's metal, but most of the ones we've driven past already were wooden.
Welcome to the gas station.
Oh wow!
So excited to be here.
Yeah, this is like a sick landscape. Look at that.
Años. So this is like working out how. So it's wooden signpost. You're saying.
Yeah. Wooden signpost.
You got your diamond. That's fine.
And number two, and number two, actually, just looking at the Google car here, we got the white Google car behind us. Yeah, and that one...
The little ridges up front, yeah.
Yeah, it is common all over South America, but one thing that's really good is Bolivia only ever has the white one. So what I'm saying is if it's black, or if it's blue, or if it's whatever...
It's not Bolivia.
No, it's not Bolivia, yeah. So that also leans me... And I think... I could be wrong, but I think it's the main road out of the capital, La Paz. Yeah, I thought so. Oh yeah, it is. We saw on the it's going to be the main road out of the number 3, is it?
Somewhere.
But we're like inside those mountains you're looking at now are kind of smaller. We're like crossing the inside main mountain part. Yeah, we want the biggest, which is just outside La Paz. Yeah, perfect.
And facing directly north.
Yeah. Oh, you're lining it up. I like it. This is what I'm talking about.
Well, we're actually...
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
So you got to try and find a road that's slightly left.
Loki could be something like that, because we've got a bendy road here. It's fairly bendy.
Turn ahead of us. Turn to the right ahead of us. Who knows where we are? Oh, that's 40. Where's the 3 gone? I've lost the 3.
Yeah, I like the 3 better. Yeah.
We'll say we are over here.
I like it. I think we got a cracked score here, no? We nailed like 3 of them at least. Oh my gosh, not bad. Just the Brazil.
I was going to get any African ones.
Wait, look at our scores. It's only the Brazil. Everything else we were within 20 kilometers. What? That's actually not bad. We were cooking. Yeah, we were cooking.
I wish I went to get an African one so we get like I want to see different African cars.
Do you want to just like run through that quickly at the end here?
Nah, we'll do it next time.
Okay, for sure. Easy.
We'll do it next time. All right, so at least left here learning something. Now it's if I can apply it in future videos, and if I can't, now I'm going to come running back to you for some more help, I think.
I'm going to be keenly watching. I want to see you destroy them, Zerkaa.
In fact, I should come back for help often, I think, to be honest. That might be the key.
I think so.
And hopefully I can destroy them in the future. I'm also going to film a video on your channel, right, as well. So I'll link that down below in the description so we can have a little crossover.
Yeah, absolutely. Bye-bye.